Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video, and as you can probably tell, today we are shooting on top of a playground. We're about 10 feet up, and you can kind of tell it's a little bit of a different scenery behind me with that, but yeah, about 10 feet up, and I am really hoping and crossing my fingers my camera does not fall because it is currently wrapped around one of these poles on this side. So yeah, I'm really hoping this camera does not fall. I'm going to try to be very careful on my movements, try to make sure that I don't make the camera fall and destroy itself. So as you guys can probably tell from today's title, we're going to be talking about things that I wish I knew when I was a teenager. Now this does not just apply to when I was a teenager, but also just when I was younger in general. So hopefully, I try to make content on this channel you guys can relate to. Some of you guys may want advice or something, to learn from. And hopefully these videos will kind of provide that to you. Hopefully you can learn something from today's video. Um, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive into it. I got my notes here on my phone today. But the first point is to relax more. Now, this literally does just mean relax more. So don't be so like consumed in your mind of just like, I gotta do this, I'm stressing about this or that. Just relax. Because what happened was when I was a teenager, I was so concerned with all kinds of things, and I just wish that I took a moment to just sit back, relax, and really find peace in a way. Now I feel that I really did not find peace until I was in the mountains of Colorado, the Rocky Mountains. That was like where I personally found peace, but you guys can find peace all kinds of ways. So just relax more, don't worry about, things that really don't matter in the big picture. And that kind of brings us into the next point, which is not only not to worry, but don't stress in general about things that are not in your control, and things that are not important in the big picture, and the big scheme of things. Um, a lot of you guys may think that something happens in your life, it's like the biggest deal in the world, but if you really take a step back, you will find that it's not really that big of a deal. Like if you look at, you've only got one life to live. Why do you want to spend all that time worrying? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's just no point in worrying about things that you can't even change. So just relax. Don't stress as much. I understand that a lot of you guys, you may have things that are going on in your lives where it's very hard to relax, but just try your best. That's what I would recommend. Um, Here's another point that I never really did enough of, really, which is spending valuable time with family. Spending, not just family, but spending time with people in general that are close to you. So it may not be just family, it may be like a best friend or a boyfriend or girlfriend. Just spend time with people that you care about and that care about you. Because that valuable time, that's pretty much all we have in this life, is spending time with each other. There's all these kinds of material items. I've got this phone here, this camera here, but like the things that really matter are the experiences, the memories, and the valuable time spent with people that you love and that love you. And when I was younger, I really never did that. I never really spent time with family, and now that I'm getting kind of older, I am doing a lot more of that. I'm taking trips to go visit family members, and I am trying to, be more respectful of, parents, grandparents, everybody, and really cherish them because they may not be there forever. So that's something to keep in mind. Um, Here's another point here, is to embrace experiences, and this is something that I highly, highly recommend. So embrace experiences, embrace opportunities. If you do have something come your way and you feel that it may never come your way again, don't be scared to jump on the opportunity and just go with it. This actually kind of goes into what I was saying a few videos back. It kind of like intertwines into it, where I had an opportunity come my way where I was able to work with a guy that was traveling state to state shooting a documentary, and I got to work on the project with him. And I did not expect that to come my way. I didn't know really how it was going to go, but I went ahead and took the chance, and I went and did it. And I loved it. It was awesome. It was fun. I haven't seen the final product yet, but in that final product, it'll be nice to kind of look at something that I was a part of and reflect on it and enjoy it. It was awesome. So don't miss out on opportunities because you may only have one chance to do it, and you don't want to miss that one chance. I promise you that. Um, Here's another point, is to not focus on distractions. And I know how hard this is for people to do. I have people close to me, even to this day right now, that are so like consumed by their phone here, that they aren't able to take a step back and just embrace the experience, embrace the memory, and kind of like have a clear mind. Because what happens when you really kind of stay away from social media, you kind of limit yourself on social media, and your exposure to people's feeds, what's going on, what they're saying, and everything. You you have a state of mind that comes to you where you really find peace and happiness in the fact that you don't have to constantly be checking your phone all the time, constantly being up to date on whatever's going on, and it's really nice. So I would highly recommend that don't consume yourself in all these distractions. Now, I will say that myself personally, the only thing that I am on quite a lot is YouTube, but I'm on there solely for inspiration and education at the same time. So what I mean by this is I don't use YouTube to watch like random videos or like drama videos, and I am sure that these are out there because they were out there when I knew about them a long time ago, and drama is still a thing today, so it's definitely on the platform still. But drama channels and videos and like people doing this and that, or like prank channels, is not really my thing. What I prefer is YouTubers that are very genuine, very open, passionate about what they do, and want to help other people. And those are the people that I would highly recommend to watch on YouTube, such as Peter McKinnon, Maddie Hipolia. Those are some of my inspirations. And then every once in a while, I kind of like dive into my interests. So I watch Unbox Therapy, but I watch his other channel. So I watch Lou Later because that's a podcast about tech news and stuff like that. So when it comes to something like that where you're getting news that way and it's not really like drama filled or anything, you can do that. That's fine. But when I'm talking about distractions, is really just putting down the phone and embracing what is right in front of you, because there have been many times in my life, vacations and experiences like that, where I have been so consumed with my phone that I've actually missed out on some great, once in a lifetime things. Scenery and everything like that, it really sticks in your mind when you see it, with your own eyes. Now, if you're in your phone or if you're sitting like this taking a picture, it's not the same. It will not stick the same. And it'd be nice to, have that photo, but you really just need to take a step back and embrace what you have in front of you. So that would be my advice on that. I don't really have a lot of points to bring up in today's video. That's why this video is coming to a conclusion now. But I just wanted to let you guys know my overall idea here is to hopefully motivate you guys to take a break from social media and really just value things in life, because you've only got one life. Why do you want to waste it doing things that aren't really that important in the big picture of things, the big scheme of things? That's just what I've learned in my own life, guys. So hopefully you took something away from today's video. Hopefully you learned something very valuable that you can apply to your own life. But with all that being said, guys, I'm kind of done rambling at this point, so I am going to end the video here and get off this playground before my camera falls and destroys itself, as I said earlier. So yeah, I'm gonna go to another location, maybe around here in this park somewhere, shoot the next video for you guys. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.